Lovely family, welcome to Cooking with Abba. Today we're going to be making chicken peanut butter soup, aka akukwan katankwan. Yes, or groundnut soup, chicken groundnut soup or groundnut soup, however you want to call it. Yes. So for this one, I had my chicken, and typically when I buy the full chicken, I like to cut it into smaller pieces, and then usually I just pass a bit of vinegar around it into the freezer. So whenever I'm ready, I just take it out and then just let it thaw. Then I'm actually good to go. Yes, that is one trick I like to use. So this chicken, unfortunately, this is a soft chicken. It's not really hard. Yes, but it was a whole chicken that I cut, and so you get more pieces. You get more like everything's some inside. Yes, so I'm just going to wash. Just two or three wash to make sure all the blood is out. I don't need the blood in there. So, like I made mention, this is chicken groundnut soup or chicken peanut butter soup. So the main protein here is chicken. You can replace it with fish, with meat, any preference you have, it's okay. So the chicken is going to go into my pan, the cooking pan. Because it's soup, you need a bigger pan, yeah, so that you can actually make most of. I'm arranging the chicken parts, yes. So the parts like the wings, the thigh, and all those things that would the big bones or the bones in the chicken that would need more cooking time, they go down. Then I added salt. Then I have ginger powder. I've got some curry powder, some rosemary, some thyme, chopped onions, chopped garlic, and a bit of soya spice just to give you some spiciness in there. Then I'm just kind of shaking this up so that the spice can go into all parts of the chicken base. Yeah, I'm not going to marinate it for a while, like a long time. So it's good to actually like get that in well. So while that is sitting and resting a little bit, I'm going to get the other things ready. So I'm using peanut butter or groundnut paste. I'm using onions, beetroot, pepper, some tomatoes. Yes, tomatoes are necessary, and some ginger as well. So I had this beautiful groundnut paste, silky smooth, just like the ones we have in Ghana. Yes, I bought this in normal. If you're in Finland, you can check normal. Normal supermarkets, they have this type because the ones are little are usually a bit gritty. Yes, I like my tomato, my groundnut paste very smooth. Yes, it gives you the Ghana vibes. Yes. Then for this, I used chopped tomatoes. You can use the blended tomatoes, the sweet tomatoes, or tomato paste, whichever one you like or you're comfortable with. You can use them in there. So I'm just mixing this up till the groundnut paste is smooth out. Then I'm going to fry the groundnut paste like we do in Ghana. Yes. So instead of mixing it with tomato paste or tin tomatoes or tomato mix, I'm actually using the chopped tomatoes. So that goes onto the fire, and I'm going to do this till it is well cooked, bubbled out, the oil is all up and out of it. Yes, that actually helps you save cooking time, and that won't stress the chicken because chicken is very soft and it's not a tough one like meat. So the more you cooking it, and garnet will take a while to really form properly if it's a soup. Yes, that's a funny thing. So once that is done, then my chicken can go onto it, and I'm just going to let it cook. I didn't add water to this because chicken it's gone into the freezer, it's come out, I've washed it. Chicken already has a bit of water in it. So you realize if you cook your chicken even without water, some amount of water is going to come out of it. So at this point, I'm just putting the onions and the vegetables I'm going to be blending or making the soup with into it. Yes, so I'm just putting it on the side. It cooks together with the heat. Yes, this is saving me time, saving me energy. Yes, so I'm just taking these out. Once they are soft and well cooked, then I'm going to go blending them out. Yes, I think my garlic was getting missing, but I just left it because worst case, once it's cooked, I can just end up with chewing it. Worst case, so I wasn't really bothered. The beetroot was adding some sort of color in there. It's normal. When you're cooking with beetroot, you get the whole Yosumoja vibe. You get it very red and colored, but you're fine. Don't worry about it. So at this point, I'm just going to be adding water to the the cooked groundnut base. Yes, I'm just adding in water because out it's a soup, it's not a stew. So I need it to loosen up and then I can pour it over the chicken once I take out all the vegetables from it. So this is like my trick for getting the same Ghana soup like kind of vibe over here. And it results like it really works. So once everything is out, like I made mention, I'm just going to blend the vegetables, but the peanut paste that I did would also go onto the chicken. If your chicken is very, very soft and you realize it will cause trouble, please take it out before then later on you add the chicken. But if it has strength and capa, you can just let it be in and then you can just cook it together. So I'm just pouring water over this and I'm going to blend the vegetables till they are very smooth. Then they can go into the soup. Because of the beetroot, it's going to look red, gown, red. But once it cooks, I tell you, you will see that red color. So that's the thing about cooking with beetroot. Beetroot would initially make your food so red and colored. But by the time it cooks and it cooks very well, the color totally dims out. So that's the thing about cooking with beetroot. And I cannot overly emphasize the health benefits of beetroot. Even without everything going in, you realize my soup was looking bay. The oil was on it. The chicken was looking good. The soup was looking good, like a typical Ghanaian peanut butter soup. But this is where things changed. Yes, when I poured in the beet base, it's going to look all red. Don't be alarmed because the beet is not yet cooked. But once it cooks down, the color is just going to tone down. I use beetroot a lot instead of using tomato mix because most of the tomato mix, or what we call in Ghana tomato paste, they have a lot of added sugar, starch, and all those things, which I don't really want in my meal. If I'm taking tomatoes, I'm taking tomatoes. So yes, these days I use more of beetroot in there instead. And Groundnut soup is going to foam a little bit and it's going to cook it out, which is very good. Yes. And funny thing about chicken is sometimes if you don't stir it up, before you say jack, the chicken will be at the base and it will be getting what? Stuck into your pan. So sometimes once in a while you'd want to just go in and then like just stir it a little bit. And you realize everything was looking good. This is after it cooking for a while. Yes, so it depends on the size of the soup you are doing. Yes, if it's a very large soup, give yourself like 40 minutes to finish your soup base. So 1 hour, 50 minutes for like prep, 45 minutes for your cooking. If it's a small quantity, you could use less time, maybe like 40 minutes can work for you if it's a small batch because doing your groundnuts and all those things alone will take a bit of your time as well. So you realize the soup, the color has normalized. Yes, that is the thing. So when you're cooking with beetroot, don't be disturbed, don't be worried. Just let it be. You'll be fine. And at this point, I'm just good to just lower my heat. Let it just finish it off. Yes, no stress, just let it finish it off. And this is my groundnut soup, authentic Ghanaian groundnut soup. Still correct. Your must try peanut butter soup. So at this point, I just partition them into bowls, let them cool up. You see the layer of oil on it. Yes, yes. I just partition them up and then we're good to go. So yes, let me see you in the next food video because we have a lot of food videos coming up. And till I see you in the next one, please subscribe. Oh. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share. Till I see you in the next food video. Do live life to the fullest. Be joyous, be merry. Lots of love for my team and I. Mwah.